Good morning and welcome back to Saxlingham. We are going to get this grass cut and made into hay. I don't think we need any of it ourselves, so we will take it straight to the animal dealers and sell it. Busy time of the year at the moment for the 6600. Mowing, tedding, raking, baling and carting the bales once they're all done. Almost around the first time. This mower's a little slow. We have got the money to buy a new mower, so we may swap it. We may continue this year now we started and get a new mower for next year. Get ourselves around the second breed. Job gets a little easier once you get the first round done. Bit of uneven ground here, but make the most of it that we can. Tractor wheel there slightly in the air as it went over that ridge. There's a few patches where the rain has, or the weather, not sure it's just the rain, has affected the grass. This is the first of 3 years before we reseed it. I have noticed there's a family of badgers about. There's a load of foxes appeared as well. You will see them as the series progresses, thanks to the wild animals mod that came out yesterday. Can get elephants and all sorts, but there's nothing around Norfolk that resembles an elephant roaming about, so just use the badger and the fox out of it. If there's any otters, we may add them in at some point. Yeah, that barley is looking good. Happy with that. We shall see how much of this mowing, how quick this mowing gets done. And then we will check on our sheep, maybe buy some more sheep. But we're also thinking about getting some beef cattle up at the other yard. The field where we did the drilling in the spring could well be ploughed up and reseeded with meadow grass and put some cattle in there. It will mean buying ourselves or having ourselves built another shed. And will mean we need more hay going forward. Could well be an all-day job doing this. It looks like there's a fair amount of grass despite the weather's best attempts at ruining it. Which will also give the 6600 a little more work to do. We shall keep mowing away until this is finished. Looks like the sun's going to shine brighter later today, which is good for haymaking. Will also mean, of course, buying ourselves another grass field to mow if we decide to go down the beef route. We will decide as we go through the year. Okay, we've got opened up a little bit now. We can just swing ourselves around without having to mess about reversing. We have taken on to get a grant with animal grazing, so as long as we've got animals grazing in the fields, we get a bit extra money paid to us by the government going forward. We're going to have a few months of it before we see the benefits of it. It should give us a bit of added income. How much tax we pay, I guess, depends on the new equipment we buy and stuff like that. We will, as we get going towards this end up with a point that doesn't affect us a great deal while we're mowing. It's more when we're raking up that may cause us a bit of an issue at places. Sore throat's a lot better than what it has been, so feeling a lot better at the moment. Still thinking about buying more land at the moment. Doing that will, in future years, increase our taxes, but in the short term it will reduce them. We'll just show you what we've got. As you can see, we've got policy activated, which is a scheme reduced, but where did we see it? There it is. Policy information, restricted slurry, we haven't got that. Not sure where we saw that. Previous year's statement, current expenses 0, taxable income 0, tax due 0 at the moment. You can see there, new policy activated. I cannot think where this I can't think. Where the Ah, there we are. Natural grazing. To encourage letting animals graze in the pastures without additional feed, the payment is intended to offset the loss of earnings you receive. A bonus for the time that your animals spend grazing in the pasture. The bonus amount is variable depending on the type of an animal. Next evaluation date is in May, and there's no information at the moment to go on. But our sheep are out grazing most of the year anyway. So I thought that was a good scheme to get ourselves into. Here's a starting scheme. We will go into other schemes as we go forward. Soon be able to just come out of that row we've been in and straight into this next one. See how far through this we are. When you come back at 2 o'clock we may be able to get the tedder in here later today. We shall see how it goes. Our way back up to the top of the field. Not sure we're going into the reduced bale wrapping, at least not immediately, because I guess the cheapest way to get silage, if we get some beef stock, will be to make silage bales. We can go down the clamping of grass to make silage that way going forward. Be interesting to see how that tax system works, see how much we get taxed each year. So swung back around. Now, one more pass across this thread. Okay, we are getting through nicely now. We'll soon be where the gorings start at the top of the field. It's gone reasonably well considering the mow we've got. I don't think we're going to get any tedding done today. That's possibly out of the question now. We shall see how soon we get this mowing all finished. Still a fair big chunk left to get through. It could come to an end a little quicker than you expect, actually. Spin our way around. And there we are up to where the rows get decidedly shorter each time we get to this end. It is nice to be back out on the 6.6. It's a nice, comfortable cab. Probably the most modern cab we've got on the farm. Maybe even a little more modern than the county cab. We bought this as the rules first came in as sound levels in the tractor cab. Spin our way around. And back into this row. Got 2 busy days ahead. We've got to get this tedded, raked up, baled, to get the bales carted and either stored and or sold. And we've got to get this grassland rolled so it gets a bit better yield next year. I think we're going to be close to finishing this by the time you leave us this time, so we may just continue through until the end of the episode as we are. By the time we finish with you with us, we will, if we haven't got it done, be very close. Spin our way back around. We have got cloud building up later in the day as well. We shall see what the weather's like tomorrow, whether we can get the tedding and raking done. We could have this done with you with us, with extending. Have 3 segments instead of 4. Should work in our favour and let you see the grass finished. May be a slightly shorter episode, but one more breathe this way. Tractor up to 253 hours. Still got a bit of work to do before it's finished with the grass work. We shall also have some male sheep to sell off. We'll have to have a look at the cows actually, sheep actually, and see how they're doing. Plenty of jets from the RAF base flying about. Definitely got the grass cornered now. The rest of this finished off. That cold thankfully has eased to what it was. We can talk a little better now. The throat is better. Still got the cough and the snuffles and after effects to it. But we should soon be clear of it. Almost done now. One little bit left to cut. I think we'd be as well letting this dry overnight. Get this to the yard and washed off. Tractor needs a wash. The mower's not too bad, but we will give it a swill whilst it's near the pressure washer. Get ourselves round this corner. You may see the family of badgers that's about. Just around this corner somewhere. I can see them there around that tree, and some this side as well. Probably two badger sets there. At least they're away from where we will be having any cattle going forward. Oh, we did have that little trailer there that needs returning. Tractor washed off. Has lost a bit of paint over its 250 odd hours, but still a good working tractor. Find a way where we can get the mower to wash off. It will do. Get the mower put in here. And hook up to the tedder. Okay, that can be put away. We can shift that pallet of wool whilst we're here. Put a strap over those. Yeah, the 135 is just doing the got several bales there. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 bales in there. And we'll look and see what the animals are like. We've got one there that's newborn. We've got one there 3 months old. We've got 6 months old and 12-month-olds are there. Yeah, we've got 1 month old, we've got 6 of those. We've got 4-month-old 6, 6 at 7 months and 35 at 13 months, and a 13-month-old ram. We will go and have a look in the pen where the young sheep are. Just have a look at those before we finish. there and see to them. Not getting a lot of wool from them, but we're getting a little bit, which is helpful. Yeah, we've got 8 at 1 month, 6 at 4 months, and we've got 10 that can be sold at 7 months. So anyway, for today, that is where we're going to leave you. If you enjoyed today's episode, there's foxes there. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you are new around here and you want to keep up to date with what we do, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a penny, but helps us out a great deal. Until you join us again next time, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.